Check. Hello and welcome to the KJ Somaya Cricket Ground. We're here for the NCL 2025. This is match number 5, the first of the two games we played at this very ground. And the captain of the White Knights, Karan Chugh, winning the toss, electing to field first, to bowl first. And so far, it's been a brilliant start for the VR champions. It's the first game of the tournament for the White Knights. So, fair decision to elect to field. We'll get to know the pitch very soon. But we are champions, having won their first game. They've got off to a flying start in this one as well. 13 without loss. Vineet on strike. Cuts the ball towards extra cover. And that'll be the end of the first over. An expensive start for the White Knights. It's 14 without loss. It'll be cut off. Will it be? No, it's not. That's a boundary. A full toss delivery. Asking to be hit. And excellently done by the man. Rishil could not open the batting in the previous game for his side. Got injured while he was wicket keeping in the first innings of the last match. But this time around, he's got the opportunity to bat and he's making the full use of it. Score is cruising on. In fact, it's Vineet on strike right now. Another full toss for Vineet. Flicks it towards the mid-wicket region yet again. Will it be a boundary? Yes, it will. This has been a fantastic start for VR champions. Another full toss onto the pads and Vineet Dujodwala will not miss out on that one. Puts that one away into the gap. And yet another boundary. Here goes Rishi. Oh, and there goes Vineet. It's in the air again. But looks like it's straight to the man at extra cover on the bounce. Will be a single. That was another full toss. And the bowler here has not really got his line and length right. Vineet Dujodwala has got off to a brilliant start himself. Vineet and Rishil, the two openers for VR champions in today's game. And like I said, Rishil could not bat in the previous game. Got an injury. But today's the day. Fresh start for him. Played with soft hands into the leg side. It will be a quick single. That's good running between the wickets. The White Knights winning the toss, electing to bowl first. And so far nothing's gone their way. Conceded a lot of boundaries. Played straight towards cover. Chance of a run out. Oh, direct hit would have been mighty, mighty close. Good running between the wickets yet again. Soft hands played towards cover. And Vineet. Top quality stuff here by the two out there in the middle. It's 25 without loss. Well, that's punched down the ground. Oh, it's hit. The bowling stumps was fiercely struck. If it had not hit the stumps, it would have gone across to the fence for four. So at the end of 2 overs, it's 26 without loss. This time it's swept off the front foot. It is going towards the fence. And another boundary. It's fantastic batting. Really, really good batting here. What a shot that was. For a moment it was in the air, but the fielder at mid-wicket with a slight misfield, helping the batter get more runs. Harsh into his second over. He's been very expensive so far. This time down the leg side, missed by the keeper. They're going to get another single, are they? Yes, they are. It's very, very good running between the wickets. Wide and another extra run taken. Oh, it's been a beautiful, beautiful display of batting so far. The way these two have batted. Looking to take the game completely away from the opponents. Outside off, lets it go. That's much better by Harsh. I think Karan Chugh, you'll have to look at other options as well. Mid on, mid off inside the circle. Let's cover point, backward point. 5 on the offside, 4 on the leg side. Down the leg side, that's missed by the keeper. Oh my goodness, that's going to be extra. Couple of runs, I guess. Vineet and Rishila very, very quick between the wickets. And comfortably they come back for 2. Another wide, missed by the keeper that time. And they'll get a few more runs to the name. The short fine leg, a deep square leg, a mid wicket and a mid on the onside. And Vineet cuts the ball. This time it's straight towards short third man. And they will get a quick single. Good running between the wickets. Very, very good running. Yet again, putting pressure on the fielders. Looking to get runs off every delivery. Vishal on strike. Plays with soft hands again. Look for a quick single and they will get another quick single. That's brilliant stuff here by these two out there in the middle. This is a perfect example how to build the innings in the power play. You don't have to go for boundaries of every delivery, but look for those singles. And that's what they've done phenomenally well today. 37 already on board. This time straight towards point. And it is going to be a dot ball. The fielder was perfectly placed by Chugh. And good bowling as well by Harsh. That's much better. It's been yet another expensive over this. A lot of runs coming of it. Short delivery. It's in the air, but it's going to fall in no man's land. Safe. They get another single. So at the end of 3 overs, it's 38 without loss. Rishikesh. Oh, he's cut the ball phenomenally. Off the back foot, punched. Straight to the man extra cover. They're looking for two. When there's a chance of a run out, but we need just hopscotch and back to his end. Vineet, I think, was not sure where the throw was coming. But by the time he realized, he was quick to react and get back to his zone. And 39 without loss. It is the fourth over of the innings. Rishi. Outside off, that should be a wide, well kept. Rishi to continue. Oh, and Rishil. He goes in the air. Will this be taken? Man under it. Settles, but he drops it. Chance of a run out as well, but well, that would be a huge, huge let off. Player of his stature, of his caliber, cannot drop those catches. The man at mid off. It was a simple catch, I must say. And a huge let off, like I said. How costly will this prove to be? Everything right done by Rishi on that occasion. It was on good length. Rishil trying to go down the ground. It took the bottom of the bat. Went high in the air and the man could not grab hold of it. However, Vineet Dujodwala comes on strike and outside edge. That's racing away towards the third man region. That's going to be a four. Is it? Yes, it is. Another boundary. Everything going via champions way. And everything that they touch is turning to gold. Finding the gaps on each and every delivery. The two out there in the middle. The score swiftly moving on to 45 now. This is just the fourth over, remind you. This could well be one of the highest power play scores in the NCL 2025 so far. If they keep on going the way they are. We need 19. 18 in fact of 11. Plays with soft hands towards point. Ravi will not be able to prevent the single there. Yet another quick single taken. Not only are they getting those boundaries at regular intervals, they're also taking those quick singles to put the pressure. There's nothing that Karan is able to do than to just hope that something happens, something miraculous happens for them. Shill goes down the ground. That's much better. Over the bowler's head. There's no stopping that. And that boundary brings the 50 up for We Are Champions in just the fourth over. It's just taken 23 deliveries for these two to notch up a 50-run partnership. Over the bowler's head and a magnificent boundary. Last ball of the over. Again goes across the line. Again he finds the gap and yet again he will get a boundary. So 4 overs have been bowled and can you believe it? It's 54 without loss after 4. Was been bowled and now it looks like a change in bowling. It's going to be Mitul Shah into the attack from the far end. The power play of 6 overs. And 6 overs from the far end, then 4 overs from the pavilion end, followed by 4 overs from the far end and 6 overs from the pavilion end. So it's 6-4, 4-6. We'll have to wait and see what happens. 4 overs have been bowled. It's 54 without loss. And what a flying start these two have got off to. Something eventful happening on every delivery. Mitul, can he provide that breakthrough that they're looking for? He's a tall lad. Driven firmly through mid-off. But very, very well done by the fielder at mid-off. Diving effort to his left. Saves a couple of runs for his side. Working hard for each and every run here. Mitul Shah. Single of the first ball. So Rishil comes back on strike. He's batting on 29 of mere 12 deliveries. A mid-on in place. There's a deep mid-wicket and a short fine leg. A slip in place as well for Mitul. Oh, that's a much better delivery. What a ball that was. Outside off stump, trying to cut the ball. And well, looking at Mitul's height, you would expect that he'd get that extra bounce. But on that occasion, the ball just kept a little low. A slip in place, a short third. Point. Deep extra cover. Cover mid-off. 6 on the off, 3 on the leg. And we'll have to wait and see what happens here. Rishil, he won't be holding back for long. A very good delivery played towards backward point. A quick single taken. And that's good bowling. A good bowling change as well from Karan Chugh. It's the very first game for them in the NCL 2025. So I'm sure it'll take them a while to get things up and running. Couple of runs of the first 3 deliveries in this over. Vineet cuts the ball straight to the man at point. Oh, a slight fumble, they'll allow a single. So singles are coming quite comfortably for these two. They do not need to take any sort of risks. That's what it seems like. .57 without loss. We're in the 5th over and that's in the air. Man coming under it. Oh, he's just overrun the ball. Well, that's another opportunity gone down. It was in the air for a while and the fielder there completely misjudging and concedes yet another boundary. Already the score has moved on to 61. This is the last ball of the over. Plays with soft hands. Oh, that's brilliantly done. Racing away with the fielder. Does well, keeps it down to a couple of runs. So at the end of 5 overs, it's 63 without loss. Well, it's a change in bowling. It is Samay who is into the attack. Left arm spin for the last over of the power play. Short fine leg, deep square leg, mid wicket and mid on. On the leg side inside the circle. That's beautifully bowled. Played towards cover. Quick single. Oh, slight misfield there. They will get a single. Samay. They need a wicket. They need to break this partnership up. But this is the highest score in the power play so far in the NCL 2025. We've seen some big knocks, but they haven't lost a wicket here. Phenomenal partnership this as well. Played off the back foot. Very well bowled. Well played as well. There's going to be a dot ball. Samay to continue. Mid off cover, extra cover, point, backward point. 5 fielders, and he's picked his spot beautifully. Behind square on the leg side. That's going to be a boundary. Full toss. And it had to be put away. Rushil does it in style. Moves to 40 now of just 18 deliveries. Samay. This time he goes again in the air. Will this be taken? Oh, what a catch that is by the fielder at mid-off. Running to his left. And finally, the first wicket falls. And Rishil has to go back to the pavilion after a very well-made 40 of just 90 deliveries. Look at that. Off the back foot. Couldn't generate much power. The bat also turning in his hand. And easy catch taken in the end. First wicket goes down. It's 68 for 1. Deliveries, last couple of deliveries in the batting power play. The power play of first 6 overs. Slip in place. Samay. New man in is Nial. Plays it off the front foot, and that's what a wicket does, you know. Kind of just puts the brake on the run scoring. It's been a brilliant start, I must say, for VR champions. They've lost the toss. Put into bat first by the White Knights. But the way they've attacked, it's really been commendable. Last ball. Oh, that's a play and a miss. There's an appeal, but there's going to be a dot ball. So 6 gone. End of the power play. 68 for 1 for the champions. Change of ends now for Mithul. 6 overs have been bowled. It's 68 for 1. And it's been really a superb start for the batters. Rishil was doing the bulk of the scoring, scored 40. Got out of the 19th delivery that he faced. Harsh Dadda bit off, but here goes Mithul. It's driven straight towards cover. We need to Jodwala. He's looking well settled. Out there, Nial is the new man in. Nial opened the innings on the previous occasion with Vineet, as Rishil could not take guard, but today the batting lineup seems a little better with a lot more depth. Players like Ankit Chopra yet to come. Just goes to show how deep their batting order is. The We Are champions. Well, it's a spread outfield, a short fine leg deep, backward square leg deep, mid wicket long on the leg side. Long off cover, deep extra cover, point and a backward point on the off. Here goes Mithul. Oh, off the back foot, played back to the bowler. That's good bowling. Very good bowling. He's bowled well so far. And I think the pressure that Mithul built in his first over, the pressure that Mithul put in the 5th over of the innings, resulted in a wicket in the very next over for Samay. That's what partnership does in bowling as well. Off the back foot, that's punched hard. It's racing away towards the fence. Will that be stopped? Well done by the fielder in the deep. Really good stuff. But it will be a couple of runs. Oh, they'll get more. It will be 3. Karanchuk trying to run the batter out at the non-striker's end. Well, the thought was right. The thought was right, but could not do any good. Gave away another extra. That's been the story so far for the White Knights. Mithul. It's been one of the more economical bowlers out of the few options that have been used so far. Here he goes again. Well bowled, played back to the bowler. That's very good bowling. And I think dot balls and wickets are the only way. They're the only way to get back into this game. A couple of dot balls will enforce the pressure on the batters. Because after the start that they got, they need to get 200 plus. Cuts the ball straight towards short third man. Will be a single. We'll get Nial back on strike. We need to Jodwala, 24 of 18 for him. He's looked good here. It's a good batting surface as well. Karanchuk believes that the dew factor will play a major role in the second innings. In the second half of the second innings, I must say. Precisely. The floodlights will be on as well. And moreover, the wicket will get better as the game goes on. I think that's the decision by Chuk this time. Tries to go down the cloud. An inside edge, but it'll go towards long on. And it'll be the end of the over. 7 gone. It's 74 for 1. Somewhere into his second over, change of ends for him as well. Here goes Samay. And on strike will be Nial. Having a look at the field, there's a point. Slip in place more importantly. Deep extra cover. Cover. Long off. Long on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and short fine leg on the leg side. Similar sort of a field. Just the slip in place has been added. A full toss. It's in the air. And it's in the gap for 4. A juicy full toss. And put away in style by Nial. The first boundary of the innings for him. Can he make a comeback here? Played off the back foot towards long off. Another single. Samay. This time plays towards cover. Quick single taken. Chance of a run out at bowler's end, but he decided not to throw that one. And just look at that. Insult to injury. It is a no ball. That means it is going to be a free hit. An opportunity for the batter to have a wild swing at it. And really, Niyal needs it. Because he's just gone out there. I think another boundary if he gets here. It'll settle his nerves. Score moving on. 81 now for the loss of 1 wicket. The free hit delivery. Oh, miscued it. Miscued it towards long on. Could not get the elevation. Could not get under the ball. But it's good bowling by Samay. Here goes Samay again. Slip in place for Vineet as well. Oh, that's much better. Oh, this time it's chance of a run out, but not the best of pickups. Well, Samay tried his best on his own follow through, but the batters were very quick. They were very, very smart in stealing those singles right under the nose of the batters, of the bowlers, beg your pardon there. Samay picked up a wicket in his first over from the far end. Change of ends for him, so I'm sure he'll take his own time to settle down. Niyal. Oh, he's just caught on the crease. But they will get a single regardless. Good running between the wickets again. Niyal at number 3. Just gives them that extra options of batters, you know. Good left and right combination. They've got low down the order as well with Ankit yet to come. Last ball of the over. 84 for 1 the score. Played towards point. They're looking for a quick single. I think they will get it as well. So that means it's the end of the over. 8 gone. It's 85 for 1 after. So it is going to be... oh, that's a beautiful hit. That's a beautiful hit down the ground. One bounce. One bounce for. What a shot that was. Uses his feet. Goes over the bowler's head. And Mithul, who's bowling so well so far, it's been taken down the ground for a boundary. Mithul. It's not a put a foot wrong so far in this game. Oh, but this time, what a beautiful shot that is. Off the back foot, and Vineet just uses his pace. Was a very good delivery, but an even better stroke. Towards third man, he'll get another boundary. This fantastic batting. The fielder was inside the circle, but the way he played that shot. Gets another boundary to his name. Back-to-back fours for Vineet Jodwala. Moves swiftly. Swiftly moving ahead on the scoreboard. Batting on 35, Vineet, of just 23 deliveries here. Mithul, can he make a comeback for his side? Again, played with soft hands this time. Straight to the man at third man. Vineet looking for two. Oh, he's looking for two. Touch and go. Touch and go. The throw was not the best. Another couple of runs is what they get. Score moves on to 95 now. Well, already 10 of the over. Still 3 balls remaining. What more can a bowler do? He's bowling in the right areas. He's just been very unlucky. 95 the score for the loss of 1 wicket here. And this is just the 9th over. How many more can the champions get? Down the leg side. That's missed by the keeper as well. Oh, that's going to be extra runs. Feel that short fine leg giving it a chase. String in line. And the umpire says it's a wide, so it'll be a couple of runs. Niyal comes back on strike. 97 for 1 the score. This is the first of the 2 games at the KJ Somaya cricket ground today. We are champions versus the White Knights. The White Knights winning the toss. It's their first game of the tournament as well for the White Knights. And after winning the toss, the captain elected to bowl first. And apart from the toss, nothing's gone their way so far. We are champions, just showing that they've got the quality in their batters, despite being put into bat first. And Niyal tries to cut the ball. That's going to be a play and a miss. Cuts the ball. In fact, he punches the ball off the back foot. It's straight to the fielder at extra cover. Was on the boundary. Will be another single. Giving the strike back to Vineet. And Vineet now looking very comfortable. 37 of 24 for him. The last ball of the 9th over. It's 98 for 1. 2 short of 100. We are champions. Oh, that's really well tucked away into the offside. Another single. So after 9 overs, it's 99 for 1. So change in bowling again. Now it's Ravi Tanwani into the attack. It's coming from the pavilion end. It's the last over from this end. It's 99 for 1. Before we have the halfway point in the first innings. This time outside off. Slashes hard. It's in the gap. It's racing away. Racing away. Long chase for the man at third man. And he does not get to it. That's a boundary. The 100 comes up in the 10th over itself. Of the very first ball of the 10th over. And what a shot that was from Vineet. Slight room outside off and he latches onto it. Gets a boundary, moves on to 42 now. He's looking well set for a half century. And the way he's batted, he really deserves to get one. The short fine leg in place. Deep backward square leg, short mid wicket and a long on the leg side. Runs are coming on either ends. And this time he goes in the air. He finds the gap. And he gets yet another boundary. Back-to-back fours. Well, Karan Chugh is not amused with that. Because the field was set on the offside and Ravi slightly straying in line on that occasion. Allowing the batter to go over the fielder at short fine leg. And honestly, there's nothing more that the captain can do. He set a field and think it's all up to the bowlers now. Two boundaries of this over already. Two boundaries of two balls, and Ravi will continue. Over number 10. Vineet goes in the air. Oh, just evading the man at point. He'll get a single though. Oh, he'll come back for two, will he? Oh, that's very, very good running. Really, really good running. Both the players quite quick between the wickets. Vineet moves on to 48 now. Couple of runs short from his half century. He's just taken 28 deliveries. The way he's batted, he's just taken the game away completely now from the White Knights. They will need some sort of a miracle to get back into the game. Vineet goes in the air again. It's in the gap again. A long chase for the man. But he keeps it down to just a single. Good work by the man in the deep. At long on. 110 the score now. 9.4 overs have been bowled. Still 10 overs remaining after the end of this over. Mid wicket goes back on the boundary. Third man comes inside the circle. So change in field for Niall. Couple of balls remaining. Niall batting on 12. Goes over the bowler's head and he goes down the ground. He gets a boundary. It's a fantastic stroke. Right past the bowler. And Ravi. Well, it was almost hit back to the bowler. The score moves on to 114 now with one ball remaining before the drinks break. Last ball of the 10th over. Towards cover or sideways field. I think they'll get a couple of runs. Vineet running to the danger end. He will come back for two. So a couple of runs to end the 10th over. 10 overs have been bowled. At halfway point in the first innings, it's 116 for 1. The end of the 10th over. Score 116 for 1. And Harsh Dadda starts off with a no ball, but that's the 50. The half century is up for Vineet Dujodwala. What a knock he's played today. He's been so good. Came in to open the innings for his side. Played second fiddle to Rishi's onslaught. Rishal's onslaught, in fact, in the first 6 overs. And since his departure, I think Vineet has been the player to score the bulk of the runs. It is a free hit and Nyal again has an opportunity. Second time that he's been graced with an opportunity, but that's a leading edge towards deep extra cover. Will get a couple of runs. The man in the deep. Good throw on him, but will not be able to stop the couple of runs. Well, you cannot bowl those no balls in any form of the game, let alone T20. You know there's a free hit available to the batters. Nyal tries to go across the line, plays it straight back to the bowler, and it's good fielding of his own bowling. It's a long off cover, deep extra cover point, backward point, 5 on the off, 4 on the leg side, short fine leg, deep backward square leg, deep mid wicket, and a long on. Harsh Dadda tries to play off the back foot again, mistimes it. Will be another dot ball. Well, there's only one way to come back into this game for the White Knights, is to pick up wickets at regular intervals. Well, have they got what it takes to pick those wickets up? This partnership is really troubling, in fact. Troubling the fielders and the bowlers of the White Knights. Plays it into the leg side. Plays it with soft hands, looking for a couple of runs, running the first one hard. Will they come back for 2? Throw at the keeper's end. Oh, it's not good enough. It's not quick enough. It's good running between the wickets. Vineet was the first one to call for 2. And they do get a couple of runs to their name. Harsh Dadda goes off the back foot, straight to the man at cover. But again, straight in. But they do cross over for a single. Well, it's not happened so far that there's been an over that's conceded less than 5 or 6 an over. Vineet on strike. Goes in the air. And that's dropped by the man at cover. It was straight to the man, Ravi Tanwani. And he's missed out on that one as well. Third dropped catch of the game. And 11 overs have been bowled. It's 124 for 1. It's going to be Samay to continue. He goes across the line. There's an appeal. But looks like the impact was well outside off stump. Because Vineet shuffled such a long way. Tried to make room for himself to hit over the fielder at short fine leg, Ravi Tanwani at short fine. Similar sort of a field for both the bowlers. Short fine, 3 in the deep on the leg side, 2 in the deep on the off with a cover point and a backward point. Samay. Much better. That's much better. Oh, but they will get a couple of runs. Well, it's been so easy for them to get those runs to their name. Good throw, but Vineet makes it back. Samay He's tossing the ball up. Pitched on good length. Could not prevent the batters from taking a couple of runs. Been a few dropped catches. Couple of chances dropped when Rishil was batting. And one when Vineet was there. This time again it's in the air. But it's straight to the man and deep. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, that's a boundary. What's happening here? Just falling like a pack of cards. The fielders. Shoulders down, heads down. On each and every delivery, there have been runs scored. Straight to the man in the deep, but could not hold the ball. Simon tries to go down the ground and it's missed by the bowler as well. But there's no sort of pressure on either of the batters. Out there in the middle. If they keep batting the 20 overs the way they are, I think they'll easily cross the score of 200. Because they're already much ahead in this game. We are champions. They lost the toss, but they must be so pleased with the efforts that the batters have put so far. Down the ground. And that's missed by the bowler yet again. Was a much easier opportunity to stop the ball. And you can clearly see the disappointment on the face of the captain. Vineet comes back on strike. Missed his run up, I guess. Here he goes again. Much better delivery, played towards cover. They will get another single. And that should end the over. So at the end of 12 overs, it's 133 for 1. Last over of his spell, it's in the air, over the head of the fielder, and it's going to race away. It is going to race away, will it? I don't think it's been stopped. It is a boundary. Well, everything that these two are doing out there is resulting in boundaries. Not seen a lot of sixes so far. But another boundary off the bat of Vineet Jodwala. The way he's batting, well, dare I say, can also get to 100 because a lot of overs are remaining. Plays across the line. It's in the air, but it'll fall in no man's land. It will be a single. They're looking for two, but I think it'll just be a single. Niyal was not interested in the second. Well, it's a big boundary on the leg side as well. It's huge boundaries on both sides, so it's not going to be easy to clear the fence quite comfortably unless you're completely middling the ball. Goes across the line and he's paid a huge price for it as Harsh Jadda gets a wicket to his name. The second wicket of the innings falls down for We Are Champions. The first for Harsh Jadda. 138 for 2, beg your pardon. The new man in at number 4, who was the player of the match in the previous game, Ankit Chopra, for We Are Champions. He's come in at a situation where be so pleased. Just keep going the way he is. Long on, deep mid wicket, deep backward square leg. Huge gap between mid wicket and square leg on the boundaries. The short fine leg as well. On the offside, there's short third, backward point, cover, long off, and a deep extra cover. Ankit Chopra, first ball, plays with soft hands. It was a touched up delivery by Harsh Dadda. It's into his final over. Coming over the wicket to the left-hander. Ankit flicks the ball into the leg side. It'll be a single. And gives the strike back to Vineet Dujodwala. What an innings this has been from Vineet. Came into bat, and in the beginning it looked like it's been a slow start for him. But then as the innings went by, he picked up pace. Had a stroke of luck in his favour as well. A dropped catch at cover by Ravi Tanwadi. Cuts the ball towards the field on the deep. They'll be looking for 2, will they? Vineet wants 2, but I think they'll have to settle with a single. That's good fielding. And that's the end of the over. 13 overs have been bowled. It's 140 for 2. There's a change in bowling. Over number 14 to be bowled by Yash Mehta. New introduction into the attack. He's punched down the ground towards long off. It will be another single. And now to come on strike, it will be Ankit Chopra. Ankit just taking guard. He's known to play those big hits. Well, can he play a big knock here for his side? Can he support Vineet Dujodwala? So the way Vineet is batting, he looks well set. Ankit is on strike. Leading edge, and that's back to the bowler. He's gone. It's not to be his day today. Tried to play the fixed shot and went straight back to the bowler. A fantastic return catch. Third wicket goes down. 141 for 3. New man in is Shrenik and straight away play and a miss. What a delivery that was by Yash. Well, I'm surprised he was not brought on into the attack a little earlier. I guess it's the first game of the tournament, so I'm sure Karan Chugh will be taking notes. Oh, and he's got another one. Shrenik playing across the line. And there's 2 wickets in the over. 4th wicket goes down. And 141 for 4. The way Yash's bowling is looking on song today. Well, the new man in. The new man in is Ashay Jogani. Few wickets lost early. And Yash. What a spell this has been already in the first overs. Picked up a couple of wickets. Off the back foot, straight to the fielder. In fact, off his own bowling, he stopped it. Karan Chugh must be so pleased with the effort that they've put. Ashay on strike. Again across the line, Karan Chugh. And that's been taken. 3rd wicket in the over. Wow, what's happening here? Twist in the tail.
Did
14 overs been bowled, and the last over has really pulled them back in the game. 14 overs have been bowled. 141 for 5. A quick single taken by Vineet. And a single off the back foot. Vineet gets off strike. New man in. Neeraj Bajaj, the new man in. He's on strike. Oh, that's on pads. An appeal, but going down leg looks like, oh, that's good work by the wicketkeeper. He's running quickly to the ball. Leg by signalled by the umpire. He was onto the pads and there was a shout. Probably going down leg is what the umpire thought. There was no bat on it. And the previous over by Yash Mehta. Well, just the 1 run and 3 wickets. Well, fair play, but they got a couple of wickets of poor shots played. He's cut the ball this time straight to the man at shot. Third man does well. Just a single. Full toss onto the pads. Tucked away into the leg side. The fielder at long on. He's done well. Single at pick up and throw. And when you get those wickets, suddenly the morale of the team also gets boosted. And I'm sure Karan Chogri has realized by now that Yash Mehta is not that kind of a bowler that you can keep as a backup. He is your strike bowler. He's picked up 3 wickets in the only over he's bowled so far. This time it's in the air. It's in the gap towards the man in the deep at deep extra cover. Another single. In Samay. Five singles of 5 deliveries. Can he get a wicket here for his side? Last ball of his spell. Tosses it up down the leg side. And that's going to be another extra. Wide delivery. Straying down leg. And it is still there's an opportunity for Samay to get a wicket for his side. And if he gets Vineet's wicket here, certainly it'll raise the roof for his side. The White Knights. Played with soft hand straight towards Karan Chog. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end. Oh, and he's missed. He's missed it. And it'll be a couple of runs for Vineet. Well, it missed by an inch. That's what Karan says. So at the end of 15 overs, it's 150. Comfortably. Vineet running to the danger end. It's quick to turn around for the second. Neeraj Bajaj gets a couple of runs. He's on strike again. Yash Mehta. Second over of the innings for him. He's already picked up 3 wickets. Played with soft hands this time. And they'll get a single. 153 for 5 the score now. Yash Mehta still has 3 overs including this one. So I think he'll bowl his full spell. Here he goes again. Vineet in the air. Chance of a catch. Oh, just falling short of the man at shot third man. And a no ball, says the umpire. Oh, he's overstepped again. And he should not be bowling no balls. I think that's what Karan Chugh has just yelled out to his teammate. And it's another free hit, the third free hit of the innings. And it's going to be Neeraj on strike. Chance to give a full Monty to this one. Oh, completely missed that one. Chance of a run out at the bowler's end. In fact, it is going to be Vineet who's going to be run out. Well, it was a huge mix-up. It was a free hit, so the only possible way one can get out of a free hit is run out. And well, Vineet has run himself out because both the batters having a slight miscommunication out there in the middle. And the keeper did really well. He was very, very calm and composed, because sometimes you see the keeper in that eagerness and excitement. They throw the ball and chances of missing the target are quite high. But on that occasion, kept his cool and he just dislodged the bails. 6th wicket goes down. What a knock this has been from Vineet Dujodwala. Should stand and admire the innings that he's played. What a knock. So now the new man in comes on strike, Rohan Zaveri. 6 wickets have gone down, and in the last 2-3 overs, somehow the innings has completely derailed. From the wicket of Ankit Chopra, I think they've not been able to come out of that shock. Because Ankit Chopra, then Shrinik, and then it was, I think, Ashay. Oh, that's very well played. It's into the leg side, but should just be a single. Rohan gets off the mark with a very, very, very good looking stroke. Gives the strike back to Neeraj Bajaj. Outside off, lets it go. And that's going to be a wide, says the umpire. Yash Mehta. When he bowled a no ball and off the free hit, Vineet Dujodwala at the non-striker's end wanted to get back on strike. And he was run out after a very well made 72. Off the back foot, it's cut the ball towards a shot third man. Another single is what they'll get. Rohan comes back on strike. Down the leg side, that's well kept by the keeper. Very well kept by the man behind the wickets. It's going to the left. And it's not easy because for a fraction of a second you kind of are blindsided. But here he goes again. Yash Mehta. Punched off the back foot straight towards cover. Karan Chugh does not make any mistake. And that's the end of the over. So 16 overs have been bowled. And it's 159 for 6. 16 overs have been bowled. It's 159 for 6. It's in the air and it's over the head of Ravi. It's a long chase toward the square leg region. And he'll get to the ball. Not before the batters cross over for a couple of runs. Is Rajesh into the attack. Rajesh Agarwal. Neeraj Bajaj. Again he pulls the ball straight to the man and has been caught. Oh, he's found the man at short mid wicket. Easy catch. 7 wickets go down. 161 for 7. Rajesh has picked up his first wicket of the NCL 2025. This time it's tucked into the leg side. It will be another quick single. Good running between the wickets. And he got a big wicket of Neeraj Bajaj. Tried to pull the ball into the leg side and could only find the man at mid wicket. Was a fantastic catch with the sun coming in. Kept his eyes on the ball. And now certainly Karan Chugh looks a lot more animated. Rajesh. Very good delivery. Looking for a quick single. And I think they will get it. They do get that single. That's good running between the wickets. Both these batters, they're not trying to score those boundaries, but they're looking for those singles. Rohan Zaveri. Here goes Rajesh again. Back of length, trying to cut the ball. That's missed by the keeper, but it will be a dot ball. It's been a very good over this one. A big wicket and I think just 3 runs or 4 runs coming off it. They've kept the pressure intact. They've in fact enforced further more pressure on them because 7 wickets have gone down. And at one stage it was looking like they'll go well above 200. Now it just looks like it's not going to be the case for them. Quick single. Chance of a run at the bowler's end. Chugh if he hits. Oh, he's missed again. Chugh. It's not been his day and that's going to be more runs. That's going to be 5 of them. 5 runs. Well, it could have been a run out. But in the end, it goes for 4 more. So it's 5. 17 overs have been bowled. It's 168 for 7. It is Yash continuing. It's punched towards cover. But they're looking for two. Harsh from long off. A good throw, but a couple of runs taken. Good running between the wickets. Slight changes in field. Vatsal Shah. Vatsal's on strike. The keepers come right up to the stumps. Yash Mehta into his third over. He's picked up 3 wickets in the spell. Was a short third man point. Deep extra cover and long off. Mid on, deep mid wicket, deep square leg and a short fine leg. Quite interesting a field set here. Goes across the line. There is a man in the deep. But will not carry all the way. On the bounce. It's a single. Good fielding by the man in the deep. Yash Mehta. Can he clean the tail up here? Rohan Zaveri cuts the ball. Plays it towards the fielder at point. Yet another single. 4 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Yash Mehta bowling with a short run up, not trying to generate a lot of pace. All he's trying to do is bowl in the right areas, in the right channels. And I think that's been the key factors for him being so successful in today's game. He goes across the line. It's in the air. But again, it will not carry, falling a little short of the man at deep mid wicket. Fielder as well yet again. Keeps it down to just a single. Rohan Zaveri is on strike. Can Rohan get a couple of boundaries here? Oh, that's brilliantly done. Really well done. Again, he's deceived the batter. It's his 4th wicket. And 8 goes down. What a spell this has been from Yash Mehta. Four wickets for Yash Mehta. Can he get a fifer? Played towards cover. Karan Chuk trying to get to the ball but couldn't get to it completely. Vatsal comes back on strike. Yash Mehta, 4 wickets for him. We've not seen a fifer so far in the NCL 2025. I think that's the end of the over. 18 overs have been bowled. 174 for 8. It is Rajesh to bowl the penultimate over of the innings. Cuts the ball. In fact, he goes into the leg side this time. It's in the gap. It's in the gap. And that's got to be a couple of runs. I think it's just cut off before it touched the boundary ropes. Long chase for Yash, who's just bowled an over. Had to run a lot of distance and keeps it down to just a couple. Score 176 for 8. And I'm quite sure that the White Knights must be so happy with the way they've pulled things back. To one instance, it was looking that they'll go well above 200. But what a comeback this has been by the Knights. Down the leg side. That's going to be a wide, well kept again by the keeper. Third man inside the circle as well. It's going to be crucial where Rajesh bowls. 177 score now. Goes down the ground towards the cover. They're looking for 2, but it'll just be a single. Wanted 2, but they'll have to settle for 1. Rajesh sent to his second over. He's picked up a wicket as well. 1 for 13 so far. Outside edge, missed by the keeper, missed by everyone. And that's going to be a boundary. It's going to race across the turf. And that brings the 180 up, 182. The score moves on. It was an outside edge. And the keeper had no time, in fact. It is the 19th over of the innings. 182 for 8. Slow delivery, he goes down the ground. It's punched beautifully. And what a stop that is. Brilliant fielding. Really good fielding. Keeps it down to a couple of runs. These are crucial runs. Watsal is batting on 16 of 8. And each and every run matters in the NCL 2025. He goes down the ground. Straight to the man at long off. Will be another single, 185 with 1 ball remaining. How many more can they get? So 185 for 8. This is the 19th over of the innings. Last ball of the 19th. Rajesh onto the pass. There's an appeal, but it looks like it was going down leg side. Goes towards the shot third man. It is a dot ball to end the over. 19 gone. It's 185 for 8. Last over of the innings. And the very first delivery. It is a play and a miss. Yash looking for his 5th wicket. In today's game, it will be the first 5-4 if he gets it of the NCL 2025. We've seen some remarkable performances, but picking up 5 wickets is an amazing feat in itself. So far it's been Yash to get closest to a 5-wicket haul. 4 for 16 so far. Watsal on strike. Keeper comes right up to the stumps. Yes, to continue. He's gone across the line. He's caught in the gap. And he's gone for 4. What a shot that was. A pickup stroke. And, well, it was more of a hockey or a golf swing, in fact. Brilliant shot. 189 for 8. 4 deliveries remaining. Hundred. 189 for 8 with 4 balls remaining. Yash Mehta, can they keep them under 200? Well, we are champions somehow, despite losing so many wickets, have managed to come close to 200. Goes across the line again. Again, it's in the gap. They'll look for 2. They'll run for 2 regardless, whatever happens. They will run for 2. Quite comfortably in the end, they get back for 2. 191 for 8. 3 balls remaining. Such a crucial knock this has been from Vatsal. 23 of 12 from him. Yash to continue. Slow delivery, that's punched. Straight towards cover. It will be a single. That gets Munjal Mahadevia on strike. Can Munjal get a boundary here? Can Munjal clear the boundary for his side? It's in the gap. Oh, they're looking for 2. Will they run the second one? Oh, I think they will. And they get there comfortably in the end. 194 with 1 ball remaining. 194. 194 for 8 with 1 ball remaining. Well, can they get 1 big hit here to get to 200? Munjal on strike. Final ball of the innings. Plays it to the next side. They're going to run for 2. They don't care. And they'll get there as well. So at the end of 20 overs, the score for VR champions is going to be 196 for 8. The target, huge, mammoth, 197. Hello and welcome back to this run chase. The second innings is about to go underway. A target of 197 is what the White Knights need to get if they are to win their first game in the NCL 2025. And here goes Neeraj Bajaj. Hurts that down strike. Gets some bat on it. Straight away a dot ball. Some extra bounce there for the opening bowler. Pitching it short. So deep extra cover on the boundary and long on. Two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Field restrictions are going to cause some sort of trouble. In the earlier stage of the game, there's a square leg shot mid-wicket and a long on the leg side. Outside off, he gets good bat on it, but straight to the man. At point, Amish was through for a single, but he was sent back. Yes, no sort of a situation, but well, it was a good early call. That one just flew off the bat of Harsh Dadda. He opened the bowling, he's now opening the batting. Very few players you'll see in cricket open the batting, open the bowling for the side. Harsh Dadda. What a beautiful delivery that was. Came back in sharply to the right-hander. Swinging into the right hand on that occasion. Tried to flick the ball onto the leg side, but no connection between bat and ball. Outside off again. Yet another play and a miss. It's good bowling. Very, very good bowling. It's a big total that they're chasing, so they need to get off to a good start. Something like the VR champions did in the first innings. Rishil Shah and Vinit Dujodwala, the two, got off to a flyer for their side. Here goes Neeraj again. Oh, he goes in the air, but there is a man in the deep. Will be a single. Gives the strike to Amish Dani. Amish, a left-hander. Can cause some troubles for the fielders because they'll have to move left and right. Mid-off comes inside the circle. There's a cover. Deep extra cover point, backward point, and a deep third man as well. So 6 on the off, 3 on the leg. Mid-on, mid-wicket and square leg. And last ball of the first over. Oh, beautifully bowled. Play and a miss outside off. End of the first over. An economical and a fantastic start. It's one without loss. So in the air, straight towards the fielder at extra cover on the bounce. And good that Rabindra gave a loud call that do not throw, because there was no one backing at the non-striker's end, because if the fielder had decided to go for the direct hit at the non-striker's end, it could have been extra runs had he missed. Slight changes in the field. There's a deep extra cover in place and a long on. There he goes again. Pulls it away. It's in the gap. They will look for two. Ankit. He's got a good arm on him, but the throw was a bit wayward. They will get a couple of runs. Nehal, the keeper. The throw was at the right end, but not an accurate one. They have to get those boundaries early on. They have to get at least 55 to 60 runs in the power play if they are to chase this total down. At least is what I'm saying. Putting emphasis on that word, because as the power play gets over, the field restrictions will allow the fielders to keep 5 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. This time goes into the leg side again. Will be another single. And once 5 fielders are outside the circle, it becomes much easier for the bowlers to protect the boundaries, not give away fours. Left-hander Amish comes on strike. There's no slip in place for him. Point, backward point, covers, extra cover, mid-off. He's been sent to long off, and a third man. Short square leg, mid wicket and mid on. Similar sort of a field that Neeraj Bajaj had set for the left-hander. It's 4 without loss. Tries to play the cut shot. That's a play and a miss. Well, I'm surprised not to see Karan Chugh open the innings. I think he's keeping himself for that number 3 role. But to be very honest, he's that sort of a batter who can really be explosive in the first few overs. And once he gets going, there's no stopping Karan Chugh. Amish on strike. Gets back to ball, but it is going to be a dot ball. That's a brilliant delivery. Yet another dot ball. Just the 3 runs of it. But in the second over of the innings, chasing 197, the White Knights, and they're just 4 without loss. No boundaries yet. No intent for big hits as of now. Harsh has tried, honestly. Harsh has tried to play those big strokes, but he's been unfortunate to have found the fielder in the deep. Plays across the line. There's an appeal, but the umpire says not outside the end of the second over. It's 4 without loss for the White Knights. It is going to be Neeraj to continue. And Harsh yet again another play. What a delivery that was outside off stump that came back in sharply. And tried to punch off the back foot. Well, the way we are champions are bowling here, it's not going to be easy. It's not at all going to be easy for the White Knights to get this run chase on. Change in field, a smart decision. A good call, sending a mid-wicket back to the boundary, because they know that Harsh has the strength to go into the leg side. That will be a scoring area, and protecting it well beforehand. That's smart stuff by the bowler. He's going to continue, Neeraj. Oh, that's a fantastic delivery yet again. Swinging back in. Yet another play and a miss. That guy's trying his best. He's trying his best, but he's not being able to get those boundaries that the team needs. And I'm sure that the fielders must be very, very happy. They've not got to do a lot of work, because as of now they're much behind in this game. We are champions. On top, goes across the line. That's again missed the stumps by a whisker. What a delivery that was. Trying to play across the line, and yet another dot ball. 3 dot balls in the over already. And Harsh Dadda, he's taken his time, and I think he needs to get going now or never for him. Shot third man point, backward point, covers, and mid off. 5 on the off, 4 on the leg. Again tries to slog it into the leg side, and no connection, no timing at all. Yet another Opportunity goes down begging leg buys signalled by the umpire. Amish, the other man, has not got off the mark yet. Couple of balls remaining in this over. Slip in place now. Srinik at first slip. Good captaincy here. Getting the slip in place. Trying to attack. Oh, Amish goes into the leg side and first signs of intent. A beautiful stroke over mid wicket. That's going to be a boundary. The over, Amish tries to play it into the offside. Another play and a miss. This time it's a wide. That's been signalled by the umpire. It was well outside off stump and he tried to caress the ball through the offside. Was always going away from the left-hander. Still one ball remaining in this over. It's the third over of the innings. And Neeraj Bajaj, he's bowled well. He's been economical. Can he finish this over on a high for his side? Four fielders now on the leg side. Deep mid wicket goes right up to the boundary. Ravindra Jhunjhunwala. Amish again across the line. It's a leading edge. And it'll go over the keeper. That should be a couple of runs. And it ends the third over. So at the end of 3 overs, the score 12 without loss. Ravindra. He'll continue. Over number 4. Hush trying to play into the leg side. Oh, and that's a chance of a run out. And I guess that is the first wicket. A risky single. Amish trying to get back on strike. And the keeper dislodges the bails and the first wicket goes down. The pressure of this huge total is taking a toll on the batters as well. It's 12 for 1. The first wicket's gone down and the new man in. The captain. The most expensive player in this year's NCL 2025. Also the captain of the White Knights. Karan Chugh is on strike. Oh, that one's outside off stump. Beautifully bowled. The very first delivery, play and a miss. It's not going to be easy on this pitch. And a lot of oohs and ahs going around. Rabindra. He'll be continuing. Chugh takes the aerial route. What a shot that is. One bounce over the ropes. And he's made his intentions clear. He's going to go for the big hits regardless what's happening. Chasing a mammoth total here. They need boundaries. They need those big hits early on. An immediate change in field. Long on goes back. Long off is already on the boundary. Deep extra cover comes inside the circle. Rabindra to continue. Outside off, lets it go. Beautiful delivery. Very, very well bowled that. Still a couple of balls remain. It is over number 4 of the game. 16 for 1. Karan Chugh, captain of White Knights, out there to bat. Played with soft hands, looking for a single. Chance at the non-striker's end as well. But the throw was at the wrong end, I guess. Karan Chugh. Touch and run there. Good running. Well, the White Knights won the toss, elected to bowl first. It was a huge total scored by We Are Champions as they managed to score 196 for the loss of 8 wickets at the end of their 20 overs. Vinny Dujodwala, the top scorer, along with Rishil, helped them get to a very big score. Pick up the bowlers was Yash Mehta in the first innings. But here goes Harsh Dedia. Well, he's not looking settled at all. That's the end of the 4th over. And the score is 17 for 1. End of 4 overs, 17 for 1. Chugh on strike. Outside off, trying to cut the ball. That's a play and a miss. Neeraj Bajaj is going to be continuing. Instant is over number 3. He's bowled well in the first 2 overs. He's not picked up a wicket, but he's been very economical for his side. Chugh is on strike. Punched down the ground. Came off the toe end of the bat, looks like. Will be a single. It's an aggressive batter, Karan Chugh. Likes to take the oppositions on, but the situations requires him to play that big knock as team requires. Harsh Dedia is struggling. Harsh Dhadda, in fact. Beg your pardon there. He's struggling at the other end. He's trying his best, but it's not coming off for him. He's batting on 4 of 14. All the fielders inside the circle on the offside. Oh, and that is it. That's the second wicket. First of the innings for Neeraj. Harsh playing across the line, playing all across it. And look at that in slow motion. It came back in, swung back in. 18 for 2. So in at number 4, it's Amit Makhija. Oh, and that's a very, very good delivery. That should be out. Plumb in front. Amit Makhija caught on the back foot. And the finger was up. Ball came back in sharply again. And he was caught in his crease. What a beautiful delivery that was. Look at that coming back in. And, well, it was bang in front. There was no doubt in the umpire's mind. The third wicket goes down. It's 18 for 3. It is the 5th over of the innings and 3 wickets have already fallen in the power play for them. Karan Chugh at one end. The new man in is the wicketkeeper batter. On a hat-trick he was. What a delivery. Played down the ground towards mid-on. And they've not taken the single. Surprising. Who's on a hat-trick? Neeraj Bajaj, the way he's bowled, he's really troubled the batters. Jigesh Choksi, the new man in. At number 5, the wicketkeeper. Can he play a big knock? Neeraj Bajaj is bowling phenomenally well so far. Well, there's a loud shout again. That must be going down leg. Swinging a bit too much on that occasion. And ends the 5th over. It's 18 for 3. The last over of the power play. 18 for 3. Rabindra to Karan Chugh. Chugh steps down the ground. An aggressive shot and he'll not take a single as well. Well, it's the first time that I'm seeing in all these years of cricket that in the very first half of the second innings does a batter not take a single. Chugh. That's a slow delivery outside off. Well bowled. It's going to be a play and a miss. I think the intent behind that was Chugh wants to keep strikes so that he can take the full use of the power play. Good smart bowling from this lad, Ravindra Junjunwala. He's mixing up the pace as well. I think he's trying to put pressure. Off the back foot, it's crunched. Looking for a single but denied. Another dot ball. Ravindra is not giving any pace whatsoever. 18 for 3. The score. Goes down the ground and again Another dot ball, 4 dot balls on the trot. And Ravindra Jhunjhunwala is putting up a show here for his side against one of the probably, one of the best batters in the NCL. Karan Chugh, the most destructive for sure. But he's got no answer so far. Oh, brilliant Yorker again. It's guided towards point. He will get a single. What an over this has been. 1 run of 5 deliveries that have been bowled here. It is going to be the last ball of the power play, and the score is just 19. They've lost 3 crucial wickets. They're chasing a total of 197. Slight changes in the field. Long on and deep extra cover. The 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Jigesh Choksi is on strike. I think he got the inside edge. I think he's got a bat on it. Was very lucky there, Jigesh. End of 6 overs, 19 for 3. The end of 6 overs. It's 19. Chugh goes down the ground. Punched towards long off. It will be a single. Neeraj Bajaj into his final over. Last over of his spell. Wants to finish off the spell. The power play is over, so 5 fielders can be kept outside the 30-yard circle. For Karan Chugh, it was deep cover, long off, long on, deep mid wicket, and a deep square leg. But now there's a change in field. Field changed for Jigesh. Can Jigesh play a good knock here for his side? Because, well, the run rate at which they are going, I think chase seems sort of impossible. Unless there's some miracle in store for us. Outside off, another play and a miss. That's beautifully bowled. Karan Chugh will bear all the pressure on his shoulders. They've lost their openers quite cheaply. Amish and Harsh Dhadda. Jigesh just down the leg side. That will be a wide. That'll help. Score moves on to 21 now. How many more can they get here? Lost a few early wickets. That's put further more pressure. All the more pressure on Karan Chugh. Oh, Jigesh takes the aerial route. Has it gone to the man at long on the bounce? Well, it's quite good, but didn't have the legs to cross and go over the head of the fielder at long on. But Karan Chugh, when he hits it, stays it. Can he get a few sixes here? he stuck the ball into the leg side. He'll run hard for the first one. Will he come back for two? Oh, he's coming back for two. Chance of a run out. But Chug is back. And that's good running between the wickets for Chug. Gets a couple of runs to his name. Chug on strike. Uses his feet. And that's a six. Well, you don't have to talk about it. Don't even have to talk about it because Karan Chug, when he decides to play a stroke, it stays it. Over the bowler's head. Presenting the full face of the bat, Karan Chug gets the first six of the innings. Neeraj Bajaj looking to make a comeback. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery. Perfect comeback. Ends his spell. And ends the 7th over as well. 30 for 3. Rabindra into his final over as well. I think captain wants to bowl them out. 7 overs have been bowled. It's 30 for 3. And the previous over, the most expensive one so far in this innings. 11 came off that over. Brings Jigish on strike now. .30 for the loss of 3 wickets. Rabindra will continue his spell. Jigish tried to flick the ball down the leg side. It's a wide. An extra to start the over. That one just was angled across the right hander. Going down leg side. 31 for 3. It's a good pitch to bat on. And as you can see, the way the batters are playing those strokes over the bowler's head, all around the ground. It's a good wicket to bat on. Just the fact that the swing that the bowlers are getting, the VR champion new ball bowlers, they've caused all sorts of troubles for the batters. Here goes Rabindra again. An outside edge, that's in the gap. Oh, he's got the placement right. It's racing away. And it is a boundary. That's going to be 4. First boundary for Jigish. Was off the back foot and he kind of sliced the ball. It was intentional. Knew where the fielders were. Once it had passed the fielder at short third, it was always going to go for the boundary. Third man goes back to the boundary now. Laid off the back foot, looking for a quick single. Chance of a run at the bowler's head if he hits. Oh, a slight fumble there. Jigish had his heart in his mouth. Karan Chug said yes. And Jigish was running to the danger end. Somehow manages to get safely. .36 the score now. Chug on strike. Used his feet, cuts the ball. It's in the gap, they'll be looking for 2. And they will be coming back for 2. That's good running between the wickets yet again. Taking the fielder on. Something we saw in the first innings between the 2 openers, Vineet and Rishil. Put pressure on the fielders. The deep cover and a deep extra cover as well. Long off, long on, and deep mid wicket. 5 outside the 30-yard circle for Chug. Oh, Chug trying to be very cheeky there, trying to paddle the ball. Plays it straight towards a short mid wicket. In fact, square leg will be a single. Giving the strike back to Jigish. Has been another good over for the White Knights. They've got a few runs in this over. Can they get a boundary or so here? Jigish goes in the air. Passes the man at covers. Chug will run the first one hard. He will come back for 2. And quite comfortably. Throw was at the striker's end, but Jigish Choksi was quick between the wickets. Comes back on strike. Must be exhausting. No, for people who are obviously playing cricket for passion and the love of the game. They look to give everything, putting the body on their line. That's the sort of commitment you see in the NCL 2025. Jigish. Slow delivery, lets it go. And that's the end of Ravindra's spell as well. So 8 overs have been bowled. And the score is 41 for 3. Eight overs have been bowled. It's 41 for 3. Change in bowling now. Introduction of spin into the game for the first time in the second innings. It's Ankit Chopra. Left arm round the wicket to Karan Chug. That shot punched off the back foot, misfield. And that's going to be runs. That's going to be 4 of the very first delivery. It was well timed. It was very well timed. And the man at point just going through his hands. It's going to be 4. Karan Chug. The back foot punches it straight towards cover. This time the fielder does not make any mistake. A dot ball. Ankit Chopra is bowling flatter through the air. He's not got his length right so far. Couple of deliveries slightly shorter. Punches it towards the fielder at cover. He'll get a single, gives the strike to Jigish, who's looked good as well. Supporting Karan Chug really well. Two of them notched up a good partnership so far, solid one. But how much more can these two pull off? It was 8 overs, 41. The beginning of this over. Not the biggest of scores, you know. It's a packed offside field now. The fielder comes at mid wicket from point. Jigish on strike. Punches off the back foot straight towards cover. It will be a dot ball. Good field placement. Fielders inside, well inside the circle, preventing the single. Trying to keep Jigish on strike as much as they can. 4 balls in this over. 46 the score. Tries to play a big stroke through the offside. That's a wide. Wide signalled by the umpire. Says it was well outside off stump and was good intent by Jigish. Outside off yet again. Lets it go again. Another wide. Back-to-back wides, Ankit Chopra. He's trying his best to keep the pressure on, but this over, again, 7 runs. Couple of balls remaining. Played off the back foot this time, straight towards cover. Gonna be yet another dot ball. That's much better by Ankit. Much better by Ankit. It's 48. In the 9th over of the innings. 1 ball to go. Tossed up, played it back to the bowler. End of 9, it's 48 for 3. Vatsal comes into the attack. 9 overs, 48 for 3. Mid wicket inside the circle is a fielded cow corner on the boundary. A long on and 6 fielders on the offside. Vatsal try to tuck it away into the leg side. No run of that one. There's a long off cover, deep extra cover. Point and a shot third. 6 on the offside, 3 on the leg side, and Vatsal. In fact, it was Vatsal who received the Player of the Match award in the previous game. Bowled really well. Picked up 3 wickets in the last game. He put pressure on the batters. Here he goes again. Choke trying to be a little delicate. Oh, that must have hurt. Stung him. Looks to be in some pain, but he's a strong guy. Does not show a lot of pain on that occasion. He's trying to play the ball towards the empty and vacant fine leg region. Down the leg side, and that's going to be a wide. 49 the score moves on to. Lot more needed. Is the last over before the drinks break. In this innings, Chugh has looked solid. but he's not got a lot of support. Jigish, however, is trying his best. Choke goes down the ground, thumps it towards long on. Will be a single, and that brings the 50 up for the White Knights in the 10th over. It's not come as quickly as they would have liked, but it has come eventually. Jigish. Vatsal will be bowling to Jigish now. Oh, he tried to play a big stroke down the ground. A play and a miss again. Couple of balls remaining in this over. Chug is asking for a new bat. Jigish is held one end. He's tried to support Karan Chug. 8 of 13 for him. This time he tucks it away. Well, that should be a couple of runs at least. Easy 2. Jigish comes back for 2. Moves into double figures. Was a good looking stroke that towards the square leg region. If he would have got some more timing on it, some better timing on it, it could have raced away for 4. Could have just used the pace, but on that occasion can only get 2. Last ball of this 10th over. It's 52. He's got something on it, and that something looks to be enough. We need to the long chase. Will not be able to stop that one. It is going to be a boundary off the bat. So it's 56 for 3 after 10. 10 overs have been bowled. It's 56 for 3. Another 141 needed for the White Knights to win this game. Well, if someone can do that, is that man on strike, Karan Chugh. But change of ends for Ankit Chopra. Over number 11. Chugh goes across the line. There is a man in the deep. On the bounce, and he'll not take a single. Well, that's quite interesting. Well, I think the thought is simple, that he'll keep strike as much as he can, as long as he can, and score as many as he can. Chugh goes back past the bowler. And yet another dot ball. Oh, I hope Ankit has not injured himself in the process. It was a return catch. And was punched hard down the ground. But thankfully he's back up on his feet. Ankit Chopra is a very crucial player for the champions in this tournament. He's a phenomenal batter as well. To support his bowling, he can really stand in those hot zones that you say in the field. Long on, deep in wicket. He's that sort of a fielder who can really do the job for you. And looks like he's in some pain. Looks in some kind of discomfort there. Put his hand out and could not grab hold of the ball. Ankit gets back to his run up. Couple of dot balls. Chugh on strike. Oh, it's an inside edge. Oh, he's looking for a single, but he's sent back. Niyal at the bowler's end. Does throw it, but decide not to take that run. Ankit, 3 dot balls already in this over. Oh, and that's a meaty blow. Over the ropes. That's a 6. Well, I guess 3 dot balls were worth it. What a hit that was. Just going on to check up on Ankit. That's good sportsmanship there by Chugh. Well, apart from the game, they're all good friends, and we all know that the game is supposed to be played in the true spirits. Fair play. Again, Chugh goes down the ground. Vatsal does well. Vatsal does really well. Keeps it to a single. And I think Chugh came in at the last second, giving the strike back to Jigish. Just taking guard again. It's the 11th over. 7 runs have come out of this over. A huge 6 over long off by Karan Chugh, who's batting well, but well, it's a lot to do for him individually. And that hit, it's in the air, man under it. Oh, and he's caught it. A good catch. And Ankit gets a wicket to his name. 4th wicket goes down. It is 63 for 4 after 11. Chug is back on strike. Vatsal, the bowler. Oh, there's an appeal. There's an appeal and that's been given. Chug walks. And the biggest wicket of the game as Chug tries to play across the line. And Vatsal, he gets his man. The 5th wicket goes down. 63 for 5. Vatsal has picked up a huge wicket for himself. Oh, and make it 2 and 2. Make it 2 and 2. As Yash Mehta, the man who went out there to bat, was the most successful bowler today, but with the bat he could not put any sort of pressure. Golden duck for him. And back-to-back wickets for Vatsal. He's on a hat-trick now. Vatsal on a hat-trick. We've not seen a hat-trick yet in the NCL. Gaurav on strike. Oh, that's a plainer miss. What a delivery that was. Could have been the first hat-trick of the NCL 2025. And Vatsal, well, the way he's bowled today, deserving of a hat-trick. And immediately the fielders, who are much closer inside the circle, have gone back. Slip in play stays because Vatsal is bowled exceptionally well. Gaurav is on strike. There's an appeal, but looks like going down leg. Well, it's got a very deceptive sort of an action. It's a point, extra cover, mid-wicket and square leg, along with the slip. 6 inside the circle. Long on, long off, and a deep third man. The 3 outside. Vatsal goes again. Trying to play across the line, looking for a single chance of a run at the keeper's end. They need a good throw. Oh, that's a direct hit. What an effort from the man at short mid-wicket. The 7th wicket goes down. Rishil Shah with a direct hit. Bullseye. Last ball of the over. On the leg side, and that'll be a wide. He'll have to bowl that one again. It's Rajesh on strike. Subhajit at the non-striker's end. Vatsal. Beautiful delivery. It's the end of the over. Fantastic over again. 12 gone. It's 64 for 7. There is a change in bowling now. Dipen is into the attack. Mid off cover. Point. Shot third. And a shot mid wicket for him. Another left armour. Oh, such a nice action he's got. This time he's cut the ball. Straight towards point. Chance of a run out. And I guess that one was a mighty, mighty close run taken. It was a risky single there. Rajesh and... Rajesh was running to danger and it was his call. He needs to be very careful. 7 wickets have already gone down. It's going to be a mammoth victory for VR champions. It will be the second win for them on the trot. They beat the Learner Academy Lions in the first game. And here against the White Knights. Playing to the leg side. Straight to the man at square leg. Another quick single taken. Good running between the wickets. Rishil Shah on that occasion could not... prevent the batters from taking a single. It's got a very good action, Dipen. Tosses the ball up. An inside edge. Oh ho ho. They will get a single. Niall giving it a chase. But it's good bowling. And you'd love to see new faces in the tournament. First time in this game we're seeing the tournament, in fact we're seeing Dipen bowl. Tosses it up. Played off the front foot. Good defense, good bowling as well. We are champions. They've got a very solid side here. Ankit Chopra, Vatsal, Rabindra, and now Dipen. Now can we forget Neeraj Bajaj with the new ball. Played off the back foot. Played with soft hands again. That's another dot ball. 3 runs have come off this over. It's 67 for 7 with 1 ball remaining. It is the 13th over of the innings. Last ball. Tossed up. He goes across the line. There is a man in the deep. And it will be a single. So 13 gone. 68 for 7. Vatsal will continue. He's pulled a top spell. Good delivery, played with soft hands, looking for a single Rajesh, but he's denied by the non-striker, sends him back. Vatsal will continue. Oh, that's a play and a miss. Rajesh trying to play the cover drive. Everyone inside the circle on the offside with a lot of enthusiasm. Taking solid starts as well. There's a deep extra cover in place. There's a long on. Two fielders outside the 30-yard circle. Along with the deep third man, obviously. 3. Good delivery played with soft hands. Rajesh again towards cover. Yet another dot ball. It's been a tight spell, top spell by Vatsal so far. Getting the wicket of Karan Chugh and then Yash Mehta. Puts a dent in the hopes of the White Knights. Outside off stump, lets it go. That should be a wide. Yep. Rare extra delivery. Here he goes again, Vatsal. Good delivery, takes the outside edge, going towards point. And that'll be another dot ball. Couple of balls remain, and now I think the intent as well for the White Knights is quite evident. They want to bat the 20 overs. If they get a loose delivery, they will pounce on it, but other than that, they're not going to try anything out of the ordinary. At least that's what it looks like. Vatsal with ball number 5 of this over. Off the back foot again, a defensive stroke. It's good bowling by Vatsal. Last ball of the over. Slower delivery. Oh, played back to the bowler. Just one run of it. It's going to be 69 for 7 at the end of 4. The pin. Change of ends for him. Tossed up delivery off the back foot straight towards cover. Well, now it's just a matter of time before the patience runs out for one of the batters. They've taken their time. 14 overs have been bowled. It's 69. It goes down the ground. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a good stroke. They're looking for 2. Rajesh trying to danger end, but he's sent back. Will just be a single. The pin to Rajesh. Oh, this time he's gone into the leg side. There is a man in the deep. Yet another single. So, well, like I said, the patience will run out sooner or later. They're trying to play those big strokes. 7 down for 71. He's gone over cover. What a shot that was. Inside out. Hasn't got the legs. Not quite. Although they will get a couple of runs, but it was a beautiful looking stroke. Tossed up delivery. Got to the pitch of the ball. Went over cover. The man standing at cover had no chance. Went over his head. They do get a couple of runs. Quite a good looking stroke that. Off the back foot, trying to play down the ground. That's well fielded off his own bowling. And he was quick to move to his right. It's been a good display by We Are Champions. Although they would be looking forward to getting them all out. But the White Knights giving them a tough fight here by not throwing the wicket away somehow. End of 15. Scores 73 for 7. Another spinner into the attack. Was outside off stump. Played off the back foot, Rajesh. No run. Bowling from the far end. That's down the leg side. That should be a wide. Munjal Mahadevia. It's going to be bowling from the far end. Another introduction. The change of bowling. I think We Are Champions are now going to give each and every bowler who's not yet got an opportunity to have a go. Punched through the cover, straight to the fielder at cover. Good fielding. Man, he put a hand out and fielded it perfectly. It was struck fiercely by Rajesh. Came off the middle of the bat, but straight to the man. Dot ball. Oh, he's tried to cut the ball. He's found the gap, has he? Yes, he has. It's going to be a chase. Will be a couple of runs, I guess. Rajesh running to the danger end. Will come back for 2. Tossed up delivery. Tucked into the leg side. Looking for a single. Sent back. Oh, that would have been a close call. Good early decision from the non-striker to run back to his end. Shrinish was quick to attack the ball. And Rajesh. Still a couple of balls remaining. Goes down the ground. A firm hit towards long on. Will be another single. Last ball of the 16th over. Tucked towards mid-wicket. Yet another dot ball. So 4 runs came off that over. 77 for 7 after 16. First ball trying to go down the ground, Rajesh. No connection. Get a proper connection on it. It is going to be a dot ball. Rajesh was a shot third man. Point, extra cover mid off. Oh, that's a firm looking stroke, but straight to cover again. Well, there's nothing in this game remaining for the White Knights, so they're just trying to bat through the 20 overs. They're trying to just annoy VR champions, just delaying the victory for the champions here. I think that's smart in itself as well. Just goes to show never say die attitude. Right till the end. Not going to throw our wickets away. That's an inside edge. It's racing away towards the fine leg region. Long chase for the pin. And I think he will do very, very well. Cuts it off. Keeps it down to a couple of runs. Oh, slashes it. It's in the gap. And that's going to be a boundary after a very, very long time. They get a welcome boundary here. Good stroke of the front foot. Slashed hard through the kitchen sink at it, and he gets 4 for himself. Toss. Full toss delivery played down the ground. Yet another dot ball. Oh, tried to cut the ball on that occasion. That one kept low. And that's the end of another over. 6 of it. 84 for 7 after 17. It's driven towards cover. It is going to be a dot ball to start off another new over. Rohan Zaveri again trying to cut the ball, this time an inside edge, but it falls safe yet again. 3 overs remaining. 17.2 and Rohan Zaveri. Subhajit Roy batting on 5 and Rajesh Agarwal batting on 12. Both the batters have taken their time. They've troubled the champions. This time is driven firmly, but straight to the man at mid-off. Yet another dot ball. Well, I think the message was clear. Bat the 20 overs, does not matter how many more you get. I think they've done a decent job, half decent job, these two batters. Full toss, punch down the ground, straight to the man at mid-on, who's standing halfway. Will give the strike back to Rajesh. time it's in the air. It's in the gap. And that's well fielded. The man at third man as well. Just a single. Good effort. Very good effort. Rohan Zaveri. Last ball of his over. Again, finishes off with the dot ball. So at the end of 18 overs, scores 85 for 7. Aditya. It looks like it's Vatsal, I guess. Bowling his final over of the innings. A play and a miss of the very first delivery. Rajesh trying to go down the ground. Down the ground and complete play and a miss. 11 deliveries remain in this innings. And it's been a top show. We are champions, literally. Showing that it's champion stuff by them. Wide signalled by the umpire. Was outside off. Says it's a wide. Rajesh on strike. 86 for 7. Gets some bat on it. He finds the gap, but only a single. Subhojit will be back on strike. Oh, he's gone in the air. Clears the infield. How many will he get? Guess only a couple of runs. He's not got the legs to cross over the fence for 4. 2 taken. Oh, yet again. A play and a miss. Vatsal was outside off stump. He tried to play into the leg side. No connection between bat and ball. '89. It's an outside edge. Racing towards the third man region. Will be a single. Rajesh will come back on strike. 90 for the loss of 7 wickets. Outside off. Another wide. Another extra delivery. Catching cover in place now for the final ball of his spell. Oh, that's played with soft hands towards point. An end of 19. 91 for 7. Last over of the innings. 19 overs. 91 for 7. What's in the air? On the bounce. Chance of a run out. And I guess yes. Is it? Oh, he did not get it. Final over. 5 deliveries remain. 92 is the score now, Rajesh. Oh, that's well bowled. Played with soft hands. Oh, Subhajit looking for a single, sent back. Good call. A good call by Rajesh. Was never a run there. Oh, he goes in the air. But it'll fall in a safer zone. Will be a single. What a victory this must have been. This must be a very proud moment for VR champions because they've completely outplayed their opposition in every department possible. Oh, it's in the air. But again, it falls in no man's land, in between two players. They will get a single again. Slogged into the leg side, down the ground in fact. It will be a dot ball. So now the last ball of the innings, 94 for 7. Can they get a 6 here and get 200? Well, comprehensive victory for VR champions. This one. The last ball of the innings. Rishil. Slip in place. Final ball. Played with soft hands towards cover point. And that's the end of the game. 20 overs have been bowled. It's 94 for 7 is all that they've managed to get.